Hello, you're hearing the voice of Patricia Angelin. I am at Alba Technique in New York, and you are at All the Feels. If you're looking ahead there at yourself in the lower left of the camera frame, you will see a small book right in front of Shakespeare and under the candle. And to your left, by the beautiful live peonies from Holly's Flowers Wholesale. And it is entitled The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. And you see the beautiful illustration. It is written and illustrated by the British illustrator Charlie Maxey. And I am going to share this with you today, or at least a piece of it. Let me pick up the book. I'll just stand up, move out of frame, so you can see the beautiful flowers and light behind me, and pick up the book, which of course here will be backwards. But you can see the beautiful illustration by Charles Maxey. And I just picked this up because I saw one cell of it, one frame of it, and it was so beautiful what he was doing. Because obviously he's an artist, he's primarily visual. And I am feeling today, since this is All the Feels, I am feeling like a failure. And of course, when we have that feeling, it's like all kind of encompassing, I am a failure. No, of course not. But I have failed in being able to do something that I had intended to do, that I had planned well for, that I had involved other people in, and that I had ardently hoped would come to fruition. And today, I had to accept that it is not. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because this applies generally. It's not even important what it is. The important thing is that I am feeling that I have failed. And so I thought of this book, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. And I pulled it out, and I thought we'd do it in installments, because it's kind of like, you know, the Tao of Pooh, or some of these other wonderful things that really encapsulize certain philosophical concepts and even transcendent concepts in a visual way, as well as with words. So we will start, because the first thing that I saw of it is, what is success? And since I was thinking about failure, I thought this would be a very good story to read to you. Now, he starts out with a little introduction. He dedicates the book to his lovely, kind mom and his wonderful dog, Dill. And I think it's kind of interesting that he has a wonderful dog, Dill, but he has not put Dill into the story. But he dedicated it to them. And he says, hello, you start at the beginning, which is impressive. I usually start in the middle and never read introductions. It's surprising that I've made a book, because I'm not good at reading them. The truth is, I need pictures. They're like islands, places to get to in a sea of words. This book is for everyone, whether you are 8 or 80. I feel like I'm both sometimes. I'd like it to be one you can dip into anywhere, anytime. Start in the middle if you like. Scribble on it. Crease the corners. Leave it well thumbed. The drawings are mainly of a boy, a mole, a fox, and a horse. I'll tell you a little bit about them, although I'm sure you'll see things here that I don't, so I'll be quick. The boy is lonely when the mole first surfaces. They spent time together gazing into the wild, like I gaze on peonies. I'll let you gaze on peonies. They spent time gazing into the wild. I think the wild is a bit like life, frightening sometimes, but beautiful. In their wanderings, they meet the fox. It's never going to be easy meeting a fox if you were a mole. The boy is full of questions. The mole is greedy for cake. The fox is mainly silent and wary because he's been hurt by life. The horse is the biggest thing they have ever encountered, and also the gentlest. They are all different, like us, and each has their own weaknesses. I can see myself in all four of them. Perhaps you can too. Their adventures happen in springtime, where one moment snow is falling and the sun shines the next, which is also a little bit like life. It can turn on a sixpence. I hope this book encourages you, perhaps, to live courageously with more kindness for yourself and others, and to ask for help when you need it, which is always a brave thing to do. When I was making the book, I often wondered, who on earth am I to be doing this? But as the horse says, the truth is everyone is winging it. So I say, spread your wings and follow your dreams. This book is one of mine. I hope you enjoy it. And much love to you. Thank you, Charlie. And that is Charlie Maxey. And he starts out, hello, with the little boy sitting, feeling lonely. And then a mole comes. I'm so lonely, says the little boy. I'm so small, said the mole. Yes, said the boy, but you make a huge difference. What do you want to be when you grow up? Asked the mole. Kind, says the boy. What do you think success is? Asked the boy. Love, said the mole. Well, hello, there's cake. Do you have a favorite saying? Asked the boy. Yes, said the mole. What is it? If at first you don't succeed, have some cake. I see. Does it work? Every time, says the mole. I got you a delicious cake, said the mole. Did you? Yes. Where is it? I ate it, said the mole. Oh, but I got you another, did you? Where is that one? The same thing seems to have happened. What do you think is the biggest waste of time? Comparing yourself to others, said the mole. I wonder if there is a school of unlearning. Most of the old moles I know wish they had listened less to their fears and more to their dreams. What is that over there? It's the wild, said the mole, but don't fear it. Imagine how we would be if we were less afraid. Whereupon they see the fox under the tree upon which they are sitting together. I am not afraid, said the mole. If I wasn't caught in this snare, I'd kill you, said the fox. If you stay in that snare, you will die, said the mole. So the mole chewed through the snare with his little wire teeth. One of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things. That's worth repeating. One of our greatest freedoms is how we react to things. So that's enough for now. We'll wait until next time to meet the horse. I think that this little book is doing a lot because it's talking about universal truths. And that's what I do at Alba Technique, is I get you in touch with discovering your own emotional reactivity so that you have freedom within your own reactivity to react in ways that are good, noble, and true, and that you want to react in. So I share with you the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. And we'll continue next time. Thank you so much for joining me on all the feels. You have made me feel better by watching this. Truly, you've lifted my heart and my mind and my spirits as well. And this will be on YouTube if you want to look at it again or recommend it to anybody else at the Alba Technique YouTube page. Thank you for joining me at all the feels. And as always, I leave you with a beautiful, beautiful thing to look at. And here is the book. And I will place it here so that you can see it. The boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse.